Good evening, Ninja. Medium dark skin tone.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
How was your day, man?
What's going on? I'm on my way to the movies after I play a couple of games. I'm going to the movies to see the new ballerina movie that John Wick played. I want to see that in a couple of hours. Let's play me a couple of games real fast.
Biggest story
I heard it was good.
is what he's been able to do at the plate recently.
Yeah,
absolutely
I'm
on
gonna
fire.
check it out.
See?
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opened up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Carmen Mlodzinski. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit.
Put a pretty good jolt.
Remember Willie Stargell?
Nice balance and weight
Yes.
transfer, and he
That's
got
Pop
it to drop in
Stargell.
out there in the deep part of the
Yeah, you
field.
gotta
And now a
remember him.
chance to maybe get creative
That's
on
Pop.
offense with good speed on.
Connor Falefa sends it across to first. One
That
out
was
in the top
Pop
of the
Stargell.
first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. Awesome play there.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And a foul ball. Baldwin on third with 2 out. Fouls one.
I used to collect starting lineup figures, and I had a combo pack with Willie Stargell and Bobby Bonilla.
Wow.
Just having a hard time catching up.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to recover.
Yeah, that car
He'll
should be
reach
worth some
after
money,
the
man.
strikeout.
And when we start doing
So
that
he's
for
able to
me,
reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
That's out number 3. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Jonathan Cannon.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit.
Do you remember starting lineup figures?
You're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the
remember
zone
who?
because that's where you
Starting
get hurt.
lineup. Starting line. That sound familiar. I don't quite remember. It sound familiar. Someone was saying
Next offering
baseball
misses down
cards.
and away.
You talking about the baseball cards, or you talking about the little figures, little dogs?
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Key Brian Hayes, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Just missed.
For whatever reasons, this is
The figurines by Kenner.
We'll see what he brings to this one.
It was like action figures sound like.
Off the middle. That's a
It
base
sounds
hit.
familiar, but I don't quite remember. It sounds familiar.
And that keeps the inning going.
I probably have to look it up, and if I see it, I remember.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
It sounds familiar as hell.
And first offering is fouled off. Cannon, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, left field.
Hustle. Oh,
and an automatic double as it hops the fence. Brian Reynolds here. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Out to short, Howard. Throws to first in time. And that is that.
We call it a blessing.
And we're back. New inning getting started.
On,
here is J.D. Martinez. Mlodzinski back to work. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Miguel Vargas. 2 for 4 in the game last night. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. J.D. Martinez headed home. He'll score easily.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to.
Happy Saturday.
What's up, Daniel?
In the air to left center. Cruz sizing this one up. Calls it in, and there's one away. And now it's going to be Edgar Caro. And a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boo. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Cruz puts it away, and there are 2 outs. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just got to be able to square it out.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
A swing and a soft liner. Oh, he gloves it. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. Back here at PNC Park, and now it's Andrew McCutchen. And ball 1. To third, Vaughn. Whips it across, And McCutchen is out. Here's Joey Bart now. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Rizzo. And a couple of quick outs. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
0-2.
2 outs, base is empty. And the next pitch is way outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now it's the DH, Luis Robert Jr. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Benintendi to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz under it. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Jay Howard. Reached on a drop, third strike his first time. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. Grounded out his first time. Pickoff throw. Robert dives back in. That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the catch on the edge of the track.
I thought that was cool.
Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Designated hitter, Adam Frazier.
That's the third, and that's just foul. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance. That's ball 1. Gets the call, and the count 1-1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, still 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Ow.
Gosh, that's just a terrible jump right there off first base. It really cost him. And it wasn't even a great throw, but it still allowed him to slap the tag on him just in time. Boogie looked like it was you running.
Inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, J.D. Martinez. Out to short, Kiner-Falefa. Over to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one's back there.
Yes.
And out of here.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Andrew Vaughn now. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Edgar Caro. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And that one in the air center field. Cruz has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Spencer Horwitz.
Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Horwitz, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Bounce to the left side. Vaughn handles, throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
That catches the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs. Down the midfield line. Should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Line to left. And it stays fair. Cruz around third. He'll score. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Picks himself up at RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Runner edges away at second. And it skips in the dirt. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Vargas on the move. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Brings it in. 2 down. This is Joey Bart.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Outside low. Ball 1. Grounds 1 to short. Throw on to Rizzo. That ends the inning. And they limit the damage. But the Pirates strike on this. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Majinski back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
0-1 now. Ripped into left center, base hit. Robert makes the turn at second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Now a chance for Jay Howard. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. No outs. Runners at first and third. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Rizzo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Runners at the corners, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, and this one gets away. Benintendi up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Out towards right center field. Cruz sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
This one in the air. And that is that. A run on 2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. That one missed. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground to third. Vaughn tosses across to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Swinging a foul straight back. The Pirates trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. 1-2. The other way, and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the
tosses to first, and that'll do it. Pirates leave one. We're back, and they make a change to start this. The new pitcher, David Bednar.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Vargas at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. And he swings through that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Andrew Vaughn, the next to hit, 1 for 2. That one the other way. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Chicago, Edgar Caro. Foul ball there. 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Hunter Stratton up and loosening in the pen. Holderman getting cranked up as well. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Double it, Regis.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Siggy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boo. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Rizzo, and the Pirates go 1-2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Second baseman, Brooks Baldwin.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Popped up. Bart makes the grab, 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Robert down at the plate as he swings through strike one.
I almost out in front on the curveball. Damn. I was
0-2.
I was
Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close.
That
I
was
don't
a
know
blessing.
how you take
I thought
that.
it
He's
was
seeing the
strike
ball
three.
out of the
I thought it was
pitcher's
strike
hand
three.
really well right now.
On the ground to third, Hayes. Throws across the diamond, and they take care of Robert for the out. Andrew Benintendi steps up, 1 for 3.
There we go. That should be gone. That
field.
should be gone. Damn,
Way
it's
back
short.
there.
Nope, it's
That
gone.
one is gone.
Yes, yes, yes.
Home run number 40 on the year.
Damn, he got
and they
40
add
already.
To the lead. It's
He's
4-1.
balling. He is
That's
balling
his
the
third
fuck
straight
out.
game with a homer singing.
What's up,
This dude is on
Ronaldo?
fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks
What's
just
going on?
don't come around too often.
Yes, yes, yes. We needed that shit.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the
Actually, that
wall,
was
though. He
nasty.
really
Come on,
gave a
Jay.
terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, nobody on. And the batter now, Jay Howard. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Bart collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. White Sox add 1 on
I
the
just got the game. In road to the show I'm hitting pretty good but the fielder's everything. What's happening compared to last year?
I think this was a little bit. How can I put it? I think the one from last year was better in my opinion. The one last year was better in my opinion. It was better in my opinion.
Now
I would say the
back in
one
a new
from last
pitcher
year
here
was
to
better.
start the bottom of the 7th. Number 61.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Oh.
And that one fouled off.
So get him on front.
And a curve is down and in.
So get him on front. Okay.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
Base knock right field. The throw is wild and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been in.
I don't see what the fuck that was. What the hell was that? Was that JD Martinez? What's that?
Anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Not even close there, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He all over the bad.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
McCutcheon, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning.
Hustle.
Center. Baldwin hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Let's see if we get it back to the slide.
2 outs.
Look at his ass. Get him.
So one.
Welcome
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And that is out of play.
It's time to run off a little bit.
And now the 0-1.
Ooh.
And a base
Right
hit.
field, yeah,
and a good start to the inning.
That was nice.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Ground ball,
Man,
could be 2.
Nothing, man.
Off balance feet, there's 1. And it's a double
terrible.
play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Yeah.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Man.
And first offering is fouled off.
It's terrible.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Gloves it on the dive to first.
That was
Throws it away.
That was, oh, he's safe.
No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn.
He should have stepped it up, too. Oh, there you go, Andrew. Stay there. Damn.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Damn.
Right side.
Man, I needed that.
Whips it to first.
Damn.
That ends the frame.
Shit.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Ball.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and
Got
it
him
is
out in
strike
front.
1.
1-1.
And a foul ball. Right side.
There you go.
Throw on to Rizzo. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Liner,
Oh, good
caught
D.
it second.
Good D.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Horwitz in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Pirates trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the 9th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. Holderman back to work. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Slings to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And forget it.
Yes.
That one felt good. Home run number 20 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Robert, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Man at first with one gone. Andrew Benintendi will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away.
Oh my God, another homer. He on fire. He on fire, man. That's 41. He on fire. He on fucking fire.
Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what
he definitely getting that.
Hunter Stratton takes over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Sneaks through, base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
JD Martinez stands in.
Please go out.
Blasted deep
Please
to right.
Go out.
That's back there. And it bangs off the top of the wall. McCutchen returns it to the infield. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. And now Miguel Vargas. He's already homered here in this one. Damn. Headed down the line.
He be balling. I'm glad I brought him.
And that drops foul. Swing and a pop-up. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they now lead by 9. And the Pirates manager. One gone, runner at first. So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Line drive. Caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 rounds back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, you know, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
2-0.
Here's a 2-0.
Hey-ha!
Now a screamer into the outfield. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 down. Last chance now for the Pirates. Andrew McCutchen now at the plate.
Damn, he gave him a goddamn home run.
Back there. That'll make it out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 10-2.
They wasted no.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Penn Murphy.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Bart stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that one. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. 1 strike away.
Yeah.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right.
44 Whitesox just need 44 at bats. We had 17 hits, 10 RBIs, no walks, 3 Ks. He had 4 home runs, hit 4. Who said that with that error? They don't show me with that. I used 3 pitches and started at 6 Ks. What the fuck did I ever that stuff? Pittsburgh Pirates had 34 at-bats, 8 hits, 2 RBIs, no walks, 10 Ks. They hit 1 home run. They used 5 pitches. Lost. Benintendi is on fucking fire. He just won the home run derby. This man is on fire. Okay. We got 1 more, then I play. I got to get ready to go to the movies, so I'll cut the game on. Let me go back. Go to advance. Last day, sign drive picture, okay? I thought I had my computer sign up for me. Hold on. I thought I had my computer sign them on. Stand this real fast. We have 19. Away from the Marlins for the lead in the AL. Tigers speed wild card. Braves 57. They 3 up on Phillips and National League East. The National League Central. Plus my Cardinals in 2nd place. Cubs on sale 6 games back. I'm a Cardinal fan as well, if you don't know. Okay. National League West. Dodgers don't blow it away like I have. They have fucking 11 games. The Padres. Just the wild card for that. Nobody cares about that. The Blue Jays are up 2 games over the Rays. Yankees are back. That's me Central. Let's go over to league leaders. And they still leading. Still got the hits. He got my 7 now. And bets. Shaq. Doubles, Jalen Duran. Triples, Bobby Witt. 11 triples. He fast as shit. Home runs, 41. Wow. Rizzo got 31. He got 27. I'm gonna take these boys from worst to first. Then he has 80 RBIs. Wow, he balling the fuck out. He got 75 runs. 24. I got the slowest team in baseball, so I know I ain't having that total pull. Base percentage. Wow. Benintendi 740 in slugging. OPS. Oh wow. Wins. Wow. That's 2 guys with 14 wins. 1 with 13. Wow. Yeah, alright. Shout outs. Strikeouts. Damn. He almost said 200 strikeouts. All 3 of them get 200 strikeouts possibly. Wow. Let's check the MVP. An attendee for the American League. National League, Tatis right in the lead. Go back. Go to Cy Young. I got 3 guys with Cy Young. National League, exactly like Blake Snell on time. That entitled been attendee for me in the American League. National League, it's Tatis. League of the Year. That's the American League. National League. Rookie of the Year. I'm second in Rookie of the Year. Wilson third. That's going to change. So. Kim, National League. I can't pronounce the dude's name. De Los Santos. That's their Rookie of the Year candidates. Hank Aaron Award, Benintendi. Tatis. Gold Glove pitchers. That's the American League, National League. James Allen, Aaron Nola, catchers. Cal Raleigh is balling in real life. He is balling in real life. He might be the best catcher in baseball, to be honest with you right now. First baseman, Gold Glove. Catching Gold Gloves. That's the National League. Pitching Gold Glove. Going backwards. Let's get him through this real fast. No Whitesox getting Gold Gloves. It's so hard to get a Gold Glove on this. It's ridiculous. It's hard as fuck to get a Gold Glove on this game. It is hard, man. It is fucking hard. And the Tindy can rack up a couple of awards. What's up, Jared? Okay, I'm up now. What time I say? Can you give me 5:45? Oh, 6:15. Okay, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Yeah, I'm up. Okay, I'm gonna call him right now. Let you on your way over that win. Not right now? Okay. All right. Let me call him right now. All right. Let me cut this game. Fellas, I'll be